Hello everyone, my name is Toshan and I have been living in Wrocław, Poland for almost last 5 years now. And I run a YouTube channel named Indians in Poland, in which I keep on sharing some information related to Wrocław, Poland, like lifestyle videos, also some documentation related informational videos. And if you are living in Wrocław or you are planning to come to Wrocław, you can consider subscribing to my channel to get updates about different topics that we discuss, that we share. In today's topic I'm going to share some of my basic knowledge that I have gained through while filing my income tax return here in Poland, and I would like to share the same with you. One disclaimer I would like to make: this is not any kind of legal advice. It's just experience sharing that I did something and I'm sharing it with you. You are free to consider filing your return using this video, or you can also take advice from tax consultant. That's your personal choice. So uh, let's going ahead in the topic. We need to know about few things. First is PIT. So we keep on hearing from many people about PIT and different types of PITs. So every year between mid-February and the end of April, you are supposed to submit your PIT declaration. Just like in India, we get Form 16 from our employer, then we submit our ITR returns for the previous years. Similar to that, here also we receive one PIT 11 form from our employer, and based on that PIT 11 form, we are supposed to file our income tax returns for the previous year. Only difference is financial year, just like in India, you already know, runs from April to March, but here it goes from January to December. So if you have earned anything in the last year, you are supposed to file your income tax return up to 30th of April here in Poland. Who needs to submit PIT? If you are earning even a single zloty, you are supposed to submit a PIT, even though you are not do not have tax liability. Who is not supposed to submit a PIT? Who is not earning anything? That's like maybe a dependent spouse or your any student or your child's. They are not supposed to submit PITs. Now coming about details about what kind of forms are there. One is PIT 11, one is PIT 36, one is PIT 37. There are many others, but main are these three. What is PIT 11? PIT 11 is basic information about income costs and collected personal income tax advances. Information has to be provided by the payer who settles, collects, and pays advance income tax payment during the year. Definitely, your employer deducts a particular amount of tax from your monthly salary and submits it to a tax office. So that's kind of collecting tax advance. So that information your employer puts in a form, that is PIT 11, and provides to you at the end of the year. What is PIT 36 and PIT 37? These are the forms which we are supposed to fill up and send while we are filing our returns. So we cannot send both. You are supposed to send only one. If you are having any other income apart from your employment in Poland, you are supposed to file PIT 36. I mean, let's suppose you are doing some freelancing work and you are getting money from outside Poland, and you are getting some extra amounts from two, three different sources. In that case, PIT 36. If it is just a employment earning, you are supposed to file your income tax return using PIT 37. Which declaration you must use, based on your case you can decide, right? How does PIT 11 look like? PIT 11 looks like this. I'm sure you must have received already your PIT 11, and you can go and have a look on this, but this is full form is there in Polish. So just to understand, I have noted down few points, like based on points we can figure out what that point means. So point number 4 is tax year. For now it would be 2022. Point number 6 is your tax office. Point number 9 is your employer, who with whom you are employed and who is supposed to collect advance taxes on your behalf. Point number 11 to 27, your personal data and residency details. Point number 29 is your total taxable income in tax year. And point number 30 is the rebate that we get from the government. At point number 31 is your actual taxable income for which you are supposed to pay tax. And number 33 is the tax advance collected by the employer. This is the tax amount which has already been collected by your employer, right? And point number 25 is your total dues contribution, that is your social contribution. And number 124 is your employer who has collected your advance taxes. So this was theoretical. Now let's go to how we are supposed to file our income tax return using PIT 37. So I'm not covering PIT 36, I'm just covering PIT 37. So maybe if you can follow the same and you can settle it by your own. First thing we need to do, we need to type TOE EPTPL in Google and go to the first website that is being shown, podatki.gov.pl. This is government income tax filing website over here in Poland. When you go there, you would see this screen. In this one, you are supposed to log into that portal. So of course, you already know, just like in India, we log into any website using our Aadhaar authentication. Here we have a trusted profile concept. So definitely, if you are already here, you must be knowing how to get trusted profile and how to use that. So I have trusted profile. I'm gonna click on eTax Office login. When I click on there, I get my option number first. Log into gov.pl website using your trusted profile. And here I go. I select trusted profile option, and once I land in this page, I will put up my username and password which I have as my trusted profile and click on login. Few of you might be having your trusted profile using these banks, right, listed over here. So you can select the right side option to log into this website. Once we log in, here we can see we are having different columns in left side. In this one, first thing we need to do is we need to check our data whether it is correct or not. So we will go to your data. In your data, you will see your tax micro account. What is tax micro account? For the very first time when we put up our details in the portal, there is one tax micro account gets created for us, in which we are supposed to pay if there are any underpayments in the income tax. And next we need to update our data details, like you have to follow whether all the details, your address, your email, your phone is correct or not, your account number and all. If it is not correct, you have to submit updation form that is called a JAP3 form. Here in the blue button you will click and you will be able to submit those details and fill up the new details. Once you submit that one, you don't have to wait for that to get approved, because that takes around like maybe once 1 week, but you don't have to wait for that one. You can go ahead and file your EPIT right away. So for that, what you'll have to do is you have to click on services. Once you click on services, uh, here you see your EPIT, right? And once you click on your EPIT, you will be landed to new page. You see the website change, it changed from Podatki to epit.podatki. Now in this one, you land to this current documents page. In this page, this is very robust and easy system, I would say, about tax submissions, because it already has all your details. So you don't need to upload your PIT 11. If you are having income from single employer, it will automatically be showing here your income. You can see this amount would be matching with your PIT 11 amount. And you can see options as you want to settle your tax as individual or with a spouse or as a single parent. Based on your condition, you can choose particular option. If you, of course, if you are a bachelor, you have only one option as individual. Then yeah, here you can see your tax amount based on your income. You would see tax, and here you can see amount to be paid. You can see in the red, I have to pay some amount, because so far it is selected as single individual contributor. But since I live in Poland along with my spouse, so I would like to file my income tax return along with my spouse, and that would be beneficial for me as she is not earning, and in that case I'll get some kind of tax rebate. You can choose your case whether you both are working and you want to go for individual filing or uh, together filing. It all depends upon you. I'll choose to file my income tax return along with my spouse, and in that case I'll select that option. And when I select that one, I get landed to this particular page. Here I have to select confirm, and then I have to enter my spouse special or date of birth, revenue for 2021 and revenue for 2022. So of course, based on your case, you will put up revenues for these particular years. For my case, since my wife did not work in these years, so I'm gonna put 00 both places. Once I put 00 and I click on log your spouse in, I'll be landing to this page. Here again I'll have to put up 00 and click on confirm. Once I click on confirm, it wants to check double confirmations. For that purpose, it is asking me to provide spouse first name and surname. I'll provide, and I'll just click on next, and I'll go to this page. So you see, now it has changed to together with spouse, and income would be same, but your tax would be reduced now. So previously tax was higher, but now tax is less. In that case, uh, along with that, I would like to also go for two more kind of deductions that we can claim here. One is your child allowance or child relief, and one is your internet allowance, that is your Wi-Fi bills that you pay. I'll just show you the process. If you are eligible for child allowance, how you can do that. You just go there and click on edit data. In edit data, you will put how many children you are having. Let's suppose you are having only one children, and if your taxable income is less than 1,12,000, then in that case you are eligible for a child allowance. And for depending upon how many months you have been there, per month the amount is 92 PLN. So based on your time there, it will be auto calculated. So but if you have more than one child, like you have two child, then there's another formula, and you will get tax rebate. In that case, if you have two child, you don't need to that limitation about income. And similar thing goes for three childs and four childs. So I will put my child's detail over here, like PESEL number and number of months for which you are entitled to settlement. I was there in Poland along with my child for entire 2022. So I'll put 12 here. Based on your case, you can put number of months you have been with your child. And what next? Yeah, next is you can add more child's details, and here you will see how much amount you can get as a rebate. For one child it is showing 11112, and for if you're going to add more, you can see that amount difference. Then next thing we can claim is internet relief. For internet relief, we'll click on edit data, and edit data I'll put for entire year my internet bills were something around 1000, but you can't put 1760 the maximum amount, so I'll put 760 over here. For your case, you can decide for whatever invoice you have for how many months you have been there and how many months you paid for internet. You can claim the actual amount. Do not put wrong data. I would suggest always be clean with your records, and click on confirm. Once we click there, you can see here in the first page, I can see child relief has this one. The account for child relief spouse 0 and internet relief 760. That's it. For as per my understanding, I am eligible for only one thing, that is 760 as the internet relief. For child relief, I have added as of now just to show you. Then I am gonna delete this because I'm not eligible, because my income is more than 112,000 for entire year. Then you see tax here. What next we can do? Definitely. Now we can see. Previously it was showing me as underpayment. Now it is overpayment because I'm filing along with my wife, and wife was not working. So I'm gonna get a refund, and for getting a refund I have to add my bank account details here, like in which country my bank account is there, in which currency, of course PLN, and here would be my bank account number. I added these things, and now you can see my overpayment amount shows in green color. So this much amount I'll get in my bank account once I file my uh, tax return. So yeah, this is the only thing that I have covered, and I wanted to go ahead for explanation. Definitely your case uh, could be similar, could be a little bit different, but yeah, definitely you can refer this if you want to submit. And once we are done with this one, we can just click on submit. And before submitting, we can also one thing, we can have a preview of how our PIT 37 would look like. So it would be looking like this. Here you'll see your parcel number, your vice parcel number if you're filing together, and if you're filing individually, you'll see on only your parcel number and multiple details. You can scroll down and go ahead, and that's how you can settle your PIT 37 for the previous year. And I hope I have covered all the important stuff that is required. And if there are any more things that I might have missed, maybe we can discuss more, and we can coordinate and try to understand in each other's case what should be the fill up items. Thank you very much for watching this video, and if you find this helpful, useful, I would suggest you consider subscribing to the channel. And whatever links I have used in this video, I'm going to put up in description. Any disclaimer would be there, I would put in the description. And if there are any queries related to your case, maybe you can put on comments, and we can connect and we can discuss and try to figure it out. Thank you very much for your time. Have a great day ahead.